This is a Yoruba myth of rebellion, lust, and divine judgment. Long ago, when the sun still sang and the stars obeyed the beats of the talking drum, there was no wall between the heavens and the earth. Orun, the celestial realm, hung low over Ayé like a mother's clothes, and the breath of Olódùmarè, the Supreme One, kept all things in balance. Olódùmarè sat upon his glowing throne, veiled in pure light, beyond the reach of time. Around him danced the Orisha, spirits of fire, wind, water, and wisdom. And beneath these mighty deities stood the Irumole, divine messengers, crafted from ash, clay, and the spark of heaven. Among the Irumale was a sacred order, the Awon Olupun, the Watchers. They were not Orisha, yet they bore the radiance of Orun itself. Their task was simple: observe Ayé, do not interfere. They were the eyes of Olódùmarè, sent to ensure that humans, those strange, stubborn beings made from the earth and essence, did not drift too far from their divine roots. The leader of the Watchers was Semija, tall as a palm tree, crowned with starlight. Beneath him served Azazelu, the whisper of flame and iron. Penumi, keeper of the secrets. Tamile, who read the sky's heartbeats. And Koko Abilu, who knew the names of every star. Each glowed like a living lamp. One evening, as twilight wrapped Ayé in gold and purple, the Watchers descended to the Mount Idari. They had come to fulfill their duty, to watch the village below, to record and return. When the Watchers descended upon Okedara, they saw the Edainye, humans, dancing, laughing, bathing in rivers under moonlight. The women glowed with Ose, and the men hurled to the power of the earth. But that night, the bell tinned. The spirits of Ayé hurled stronger. Something ancient stirred the soil. And then Semeja saw her. She was called Arike, child of rivers, dancer of the moonlight. She bathed alone in the stream beneath Idari, her skin like polished ebony, her laughter like a flute in the mist. Semeja's gaze lingered longer than it should have. He felt the stirrings of a forbidden desire. Ife Awon, a love the Irumole were never meant to taste. He turned away, but the seed had been planted. That night, Semeja summoned the others. We are divine beings, but we are not blind. Why should we not touch what Olódùmarè has given breath? The others hesitated. Azazelu laughed. Let us bind ourselves, he said, so that no one may betray the other. On the peak of Idari, beneath a moon fat with prophecy, they saw an oath. The heavens shuddered, the sky burst. One by one, the Watchers took human wives. They taught them the language of the stars, the patterns of roots and fire. And from this union came beings unlike any seen before. Ajogun, children of heaven and earth. They were giants, glowing with strange powers. Their cries louder than thunder. Their hunger endless. At first, the villages rejoiced. The Ajogun could harvest a field in an hour, uproot trees with ease, and chase away wild beasts. But soon, their appetites turned monstrous. They devoured the armed bands and drank rivers dry. When the land could no longer feed them, they turned on men. Blood soaked the earth. The Ajogun rolled through forests, and no spur could stop them. Still, the watchers remained. Azazelu, drunk on creation, began forging weapons for men: war tools, bronze blades, death charms. Penumi taught chants that could kill. Women seduced the sky with painted eyes and enchanted perfumes. The knowledge of Orun, once sealed, now spilled like palm wine on clay. Ayé cried out. Rivers foamed red. Sacred groves were trampled. The balance was breaking. High above, in the hall of Orun, Olódùmarè heard the weepings of the world, and the Orisha gathered. Who dare corrupt the breath of the Supreme One? Asked Obatala, clothed in white mist. Your messengers! Thundered Sango, lightning coiling in his palms. Ask the judge, whispered Oya, wind lifting her wrapper like wings. And so Olódùmarè struck the Iya Ilu, the drum of judgment. The sky cracked. From the storm came Mikelu, bearer of justice, with a spear shaped from pure light. Behind him flew Rafelu, the healer of broken laws, riding the winds of mercy and flame. Together they descended to Ayé. The Ajogun rose to fight, but the breath of Olódùmarè was in Mikelu's arm. With every strike, a giant fell. Rafelu scattered charms with a glance, silencing curses mid-syllable. One by one, the watchers were seized. Azazelu cursed heavens as chains of light bound him. You gave me flames and punished me for wielding it, he screamed. He was dragged to Irugambe, a desert of eternal sun. There he was buried beneath jagged rocks, his voice echoing in the sound. Semaja was found by the river, cradling Arike's bone. She had died in childbirth. He wept not just for her, but for himself, for the pride that had brought ruin. Mikelu did not strike him. Instead, the earth itself opened and swallowed him whole beneath Odu Aremo, a village that forgot all names. The others were bound to the roots of ancient Iroko trees, sealed with divine seals. In every whisper of the wind, through their leaves, a cry still lingers. As for their children, the Ajogun, many were destroyed, but not all. Some were driven into the Aborun, the spiritual wilderness. There they changed. Some became spirits of madness, others of sickness, some of war. Even now, when a child screams in sleep, or fire consumes without reason, elders say Ajogun still works. Olódùmarè closed the paths between Orun and Ayé. No longer could the Orumole descend freely. Humans now had to pray, sacrifice, lead through Ebo, and offer. The sky had become cautious of its children. But Ayé does not forget. In the village of Isa Oke, near the old ruins of the Watchers, there lives a line of women with silver hair and dreaming eyes. They are said to be the blood of Arike, the last echo of the Watchers' sin. Their voices calm spirits. Their hands burn when angry. People say they are both blessings and warnings. At night, when the moon is full and the forest grounds, you may hear their laughter beneath the iroko trees. Do not answer, do not speak, for the Watchers, though fallen, are not gone. They wait, and the earth remembers them. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and subscribe. We hope to see you in our next story. Thanks for watching.